How is it going? Everyone, welcome to more Majora's Mask. Hopefully the final stream of the game, because there is nothing else other than facing the school kid. Apparently. I mean, I don't think there's anything else. Well, I need to decrease the volume, but that's unrelated. Because yeah, I have all of the remains. I heavily doubt that there will be much remaining. I do hope that there is at least, you know, a little bit of game remaining, because I wouldn't want to just do a single fight and then be done, because I would have done that yesterday otherwise. But the issue is that I don't think this game is kind enough to simply skip to the part where you can enter this thing. You can only enter this at the, you know, at the nighttime of the third day. So I think that what we have to do here is go talk to the old lady to skip the time. I think. I don't know if there's... You still have to wait 2 hours, well, 2 in-game hours. Like, wouldn't it be better to have like a prompt at the entrance and be like, hey, do you want to wait until, you know, it's the right time? Like, why will you make me wait like this? God damn it. Guess we gotta wait until 8. And I still don't know if that even skips a whole day or if it only skips 12 hours. As if it skips 12 hours, I still have to spend time doing nothing. So that seems like a problem. I mean, for now I have to wait until this shit opens, but... Does this have anything? Rupees. I mean, there is also some other things I could do in the meantime, like the gold Skulltula thing. But I don't really care that much for it. Alright, let me enter. So... the old lady was on the ground floor here, right? Yeah. Essentially... till morning. So, this should be like whole 24 hours, right? You know, it would be funny if you actually needed to read it and that will take the whole time. Huh. But she's definitely reading stuff. So it will be an instant skip. Do I have to say all that stuff when I call them? Huh. Oh yeah, the notebook that I got. Yeah, it's actually the second day, so that's useful. But can I do that again? Seems I can. Alright, so it's gonna be the same thing, right? Let's see in case it has anything. No, it's the same thing. So, the only problem will be skipping until the night time, right? Because you cannot skip 12 hours. Romani Ranch? Oh, you can no longer skip. Well, I don't know what happens if you go to Romani Ranch, though. I don't think anything is gonna happen. Problem is that here... You do have to wait until... Well, quite longer than I would have wanted to wait, but... Well, for now what I can do is... trap a fairy. It's probably gonna be useful. I mean, I could also do the gold Skulltula. I don't know if that is enough time. I feel like that is something that will probably take you 2 days. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I might be exaggerating. I don't know. It's a shame that you can skip 2 days, but there's nothing you can do for the last one. Oh, well, maybe there is something, but God knows what. Alright. Yeah, at least a big process can be skipped a little bit. Even if it's not in its entirety. Alright, fairy in a bottle. Switch it in case I accidentally press it. Get the magic back as well. Alright. Yeah, I guess to pass the time I could do the Skulltula thing. It's the only thing I can think of. Maybe it will be enough time, maybe it won't, I don't know. The only problem is getting there. Once you are there, I think... Oh, but I also... See, this is something that I always forget. If you want to do the Skulltula thing, you have to purchase seeds. You can't just go like it's nothing. Yeah, that's the annoying part, because... I mean, I have to go pick up the rupees. But then I also have to purchase the seeds, and then I have to come here. And all of that is... not knowing if I'm gonna make it in time or not. Though at this point of the game, spending rupees, I don't think it should matter, right? I mean, by spending I mean wasting. Because yeah, spending is okay, but I mean throwing them to the trash. It should be fine regardless. I think that there are a lot of seeds though in the Skulltula house, so I should get like 60 maybe to buy seeds or something. I don't know if that's enough, I might need even more. I mean, I could get 100. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, 100 is fine. There is also the problem that, assuming I do the thing with the school kid and I fail, I think that all the progress is gonna be reset, right? Well, yeah. I'm assuming that if all the progress is reset, that also includes, you know, all the rupees I lost. The issue, though, it's not about the rupees, it's about the fact that I need to redo the thing with the Skulltulas. Like, that's something I would want to do once and then never again if it's possible. Like, I don't even know if it's worth it. Maybe I'm wasting my time now, but it's whatever. Could be worse. I mean, I'm most likely wasting my time. It is what it is, so... Or should I buy 10? I feel like 10 is an exaggeration, but I think might as well. I think that you cannot purchase in batch. You have to purchase them one by one and it takes forever. I think I'm just gonna buy seeds. I don't remember there being that many in the Skulltula place. I think I exaggerated with thinking about 10. Alright, that should be enough. So, I didn't need to remove that, but I do need to get the Ocarina. Unfortunately, the closest old statue is still the swamp. Much as I would like it to be... no, this is the swamp. Man, I always mix them both up. But I mix them both up because I feel like they are not properly placing them up. Like, this swamp comes before the other thing. Right? So why is it on the right instead of the left? Not to mention the names suck as well. The other one is more of a swamp. And Woodfall is a very generic name. Like, it's very easy. I mean, it's like the 5th time I get thrown away by the names. So... Like at some point it's in, like, you know, it's known that it's confusing. Really? Well, at least here the game is very generous to where you're allowed to respawn when you fall. Like, as long as you land in a solid platform, you will respawn there. As you can see by all... That's pretty cool. By all that you have to do simply to get there, I just gotta assume that the time is not gonna be enough. If you want to do this, you probably want to do it at the beginning, and then that's it. Too late now, I'm already here, I already purchased the beans. No going back. I don't think I can speedrun the place to actually do it super fast. So, I mean, I'm also assuming I can do anything. Or rather, I can do everything that is shown by the place, since I have the light arrow, but like I'm assuming that there is something that lets me grow the beans there. Maybe there isn't, and I'm just wasting my time, but I mean, then again, wasting my time is necessary right now, because I need to wait anyways for this shit to happen, so wasting my time is part of the strategy. Alright. There might be another NPC that maybe lets you skip until the right time comes, but I don't know which one is it. So the thing out here is that you have things on the wall, and I'm assuming that this pillar might be related to it, but then again, I don't really see any gem like the one I saw in that other place, unless those are the gems. Oh. Unless you're supposed to use the hook shot and that's it. Maybe at the end of the day, there's... like, maybe I don't have what I need, period. But at that point, what will I need? I will assume that with this it will be enough, but maybe not. Because I don't see any gem. Like, I see those blue things, but I already shoot at it and nothing happened. I don't think there's anything else above that can do that, so I'm a little bit concerned. But it's not possible to do that here. You know, you push this. I just feel like this tattoo feels extremely suspicious, but I don't think I can push it either. Huh. Well, I guess I don't need to worry too much after all, guys. It's still useless. There's nothing I can do about this place. But, you know, you don't have a prompt for pushing. I mean, I could try going above and see if that does anything, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Well, that's weird then. I guess I need another item that I don't have. I don't know what it could be though. Like, at this point I had everything, but I guess not. Oh. There are wasps in there. Would it be a good idea to shoot that? Probably not. Might as well try. Well, that didn't do shit. How about that one? Really? This don't have a wasp in the first place. Oh my god. Are all of this empty or what? I cannot aim at that. Don't have the angle from here. Okay, should be enough from there. Oh, so that one simply had a school to that. Well, cool, I guess. So that still doesn't really answer how to get the things on the wall, but I mean, maybe it's something that I could do with what I had a long time ago. Like, I didn't even need any new item, but I failed to think of how it would work. And the issue is that even in the screen with the where you actually flip the dungeon, you don't really flip it in 90 degrees, you flip it completely, like 180 degrees, so even if it was the same mechanic, it wouldn't work the same. So maybe it is a mechanic I still don't have yet. Which one? I don't know, but I mean, it will involve walking in the walls, which makes it very weird. Well, it is what it is. At least the time is passing very quickly, which is good. Well, for me at least. I don't see anything different from up here either. So whatever you need to get to the wall is either something I don't have or something I simply cannot figure out. I don't think any of the masks that I have, any of the additional masks that I have, is gonna help either. Huh. Wait, this thing could block? I didn't know. That looks funny. But yeah, I guess I don't really have an answer for this. I don't. That thing that is there, lonely, solitary. Well, it is what it is. So, just like I saw that... Well, there are more wasp nests here. Can I... Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. On this one you are supposed to use the Song of Awakening to get him. I don't think I care enough to do that though. But I mean, if I want to go up, so you can hit the wasp from here regardless. I don't think it's gonna change anything, but might as well try. I don't think I'm gonna hit it with this thing. No. So I didn't want to waste arrows in case I needed them against the school kid or whatever comes afterwards. Oh, those were actual wasps. So the wasps are actual enemies. I'm assuming they die in one hit, don't they? Yeah, they do. That's interesting, because the other ones did not even have the wasp. They didn't have anything. But that one didn't have anything. I don't have the angle there. But I do have it from here. I don't have the aim though. There we go. That's one of the school tulas. The question is, what is a school tula doing in a hornet nest? Or I mean, it's not about what it's doing, but rather how it's... Oh, you can also use this. That would have been more useful and would have wasted less ammunition. Also another one here. So a lot of the ones I missed last time were also there. Interesting thing to think out. To the point that I even wonder if maybe I could find them all simply by, you know, by not caring about the walls. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late, because, you know, in terms of time, we are quickly running out of it. Because there's only 3 hours for the Twilight thing to happen. I don't know if I should go collect, you know, things like arrows and such. Because I don't know what to expect, that's the thing. I will have to go see it at least once. I also think I remember in the other place with school tools that there was a total of 25 of them. So I think that overall, if we count all the school tools here, maybe the total will be something like 25. Maybe not, but I think it's possible that it is. Because as I say, maybe the things in the walls just don't mean anything, but I'm pretty sure that I heard noises from there. Unless the noises were coming from the hornet nests, which is possible. Well, that's something I could check. It's just that there are so many of these that are still alive that any sound that I get, I'm just gonna relate it to this one. We can kill them, I guess. If I get close to this part, more importantly, close to here. Yeah, I definitely hear something here. I mean, it could be that I didn't kill one of them below, but I'm pretty sure it is here. And until I can somehow figure out how to do that, there's nothing to be done. Well, what I could do is stop wasting time and actually go to the town, since it's about time. I am a little bit scared about what's the fail condition of this. Because depending on the fail condition, you will have to wait all this time just to try again, and that will absolutely suck. But we will see. So, wait, where do I have to go? Up here? Oh, not quite. Well, here it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that thing is gonna open up. But you also see the fireworks. And the thing finally opens. It's been a while since I've been here. Well, I only been here at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that opens. I need to memorize the song to summon the giants, or well, whatever they are supposed to be. Yeah, I'm going. But first of all, the song is right down A, down right up. I remember that. Will this guy be surprised that I'm in human form? Yeah, I already did that. Well, that depends on me, not on you. Are you sure about that? Okay. What do you think about this? Will be pretty funny if nothing happens, because if that's the case, I don't know what to do. Okay, something happened. It will be funny, like nothing happens and then the timer keeps counting. I mean, something had to happen. This guy screams like a bitch. Or the timer instantly hits 0. Well, it seems like it's about to happen. Hey, how is it going, Wasabi? Would it be funny if this was the same cutscene that when the time runs out, right? Like you just die. Now, but here we have the giants. Didn't want to have a zoom in of the giant's ass, though. I think I would have preferred not to. It is what it is. I wonder what happens if you try to call them when you don't have them all. And this guy is stepping on a fountain. Also, I expected them to be of different colors, but they are all exactly the same. I have a feeling that this doesn't really look like something that is falling fast. This looks like it's falling in slow motion. Yes, I don't think the perspective is very well done. I mean, it makes sense that you have technical limitations, but... Right, so the moon was stopped. So are you gonna throw it out of the way or what? Or are you just gonna stay there? You're just gonna block these people's view to the sun? I don't know if that's a better fate than getting wiped out. Especially not when you have to look at this guy's giant dicks right in front of your face. I don't know, I have a feeling that... Yeah. I mean, I don't think I care about Taro's opinion, but it's more that you are not gonna make me feel bad from this guy. There go the ocean's tides. Yeah, if that was the real moon, I think it will be a little bit bigger than that. Probably around like 10 million times or something, but... So this is... Wait, is that the mask seller? No, it's the mask. It's the Majora's mask. Oh, I think I'm next. know. Is the moon a dungeon? Or maybe a boss. You want me to use the Song of Time and waste time again? Well, you don't have to go up here with me. Yeah. Nobody invited you, bitch. I mean, you two do whatever you want. You are useless regardless. You know? I mean, I'm not worried about... Well, I guess you can say that I'm worried about... Oh, what the hell? That's weird. I have a feeling that something ain't right here. I think that... You might be seeing things, Link. I think that your time might be over. Sorry to say it that way, but yeah. I think that you indeed might be bone. If you are seeing this... What's this? Huh. Want a mask? No. I don't... Oh, you want me to give you the mask that you are using? I don't have that. Hold up, can I pick another mask? Like, for example, this useless shit I never use? No, these guys are the remains. All of them. But I don't think I can use them as items. What about this one? Huh. Was that a good idea? Well, instead of wasting my mask like that, I probably should talk to, you know... So I just wanna see if they are all that. And there are only 4 of them, yeah. Alright, well, you can go all fuck yourselves. What about this? Yeah. Wake mask? Oh, that's why you wanted to give them mask, because if you have a powerful one... What do you... Look, these are pretty powerful, you know, not to mention this one. Well, giving them that one, I guess, was useless. So here, I guess it's so you have to face whatever is about to come without any benefit, like without any buff. Well, jokes on you, I never did that in the whole game, so... Okay, those are the remains. Wait, is this gonna be a boss rush? I hope it isn't. The Majora's mask. Oh, anything to say? When something resistant will deflate your weapons, what was its backside usually like? What? What do you mean its backside? Like you want me to hit him from behind is what you're saying. Why cannot you speak like a normal person? feel like sometimes even Navi was more useful than you, and that's quite something to say. Promise that you lack aiming. That worked. So didn't we say that we were gonna play? But I guess you can say this is playing in a way. Kinda. Hey, I guess essentially you have to hit this from the back. Can I use this? It's that this takes forever to reach the opponent. But what if I run out of arrows? Well, probably better than using that thing. Yeah, I'm playing Majora's Mask, fighting Majora's Mask. This is how it works. Pretty hard to hit it. I still don't know what happens if I run out of ammunition. Because I will. It looked so easy to hit him before. I know that there are these things, but you're giving me magic. Magic and arrows. Okay, so you maybe just want me to use this. Just that that's the only... Like, those are the only... Flask... Well, flask, I mean... shards that they are here, so... If I were to need more, that would be a problem. And I probably will need more. I really have no clue how I hit it the first times. I mean, eventually I know it kinda stops, but... Like there? Yeah, I guess there is the right time. The most damage I can probably do is that jump attack. Oh. But are these guys gonna attack me too? Wait, no. You were on my side. What do you mean you're gonna attack me? I save your ass, ungrateful bitches. I don't believe you will be this ungrateful. Unbelievable. No shame anymore. Shame is a dead concept. You don't stop spinning, huh? Didn't work. Who didn't that work? His controller and the other mask? Yeah, but a mask shouldn't control another mask. If anything, it should control something that wears a mask. The other guys are dead, you know. That miss. Rather than that, I'm worried about the fact that I'm running out of resources. Well, of magic to be precise. And I don't think the shards respawn, so... Oh, that's you. Oh, I can reflect this? Doesn't seem like I'm supposed to reflect it at him, though. Or maybe I am and it just wasn't fast enough. It could be that I'm supposed to reflect it at other masks as well. shut up. I mean, it's pretty hard to redirect that laser. Okay, here comes again. Okay, it does work. Hitting him. But it wouldn't, cause it almost happened before, but yeah. Well, a little bit dumb of you to do something that can hit yourself. I wonder if he does this because I'm completely out of magic, or if it's actually because I reached the intended phase. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Are you gonna do it again? I still don't know if shooting a regular arrow can stun him. All the arrows that landed were arrows that were the light arrows. Okay, and now what? I still have a fairy, by the way. Assuming I didn't lose it on my way here. What? Oh. Wait, what's out time you will have a body? Majora's incarnation. Well, that looks pretty goofy. Very goofy. I mean, the issue is that the other assholes are still flying, though. What the hell? By the way, very dark and serious game, okay? And he moonwalks as well. Holy shit, this guy has all the moves. Has the Cossack dance, the moonwalk. What doesn't he have is the real question. Even has ballet moves. This guy is a full dancer. Well, that's pretty funny, but I don't know how I'm supposed to hit you. Like, but not like that. I don't think I can hit him. Okay, no, I can. Do I still... Hold up, give me a second. Yeah, I still have the fairy, so if he hits me one more time, I won't die. Assuming the fairy works, I don't see why it wouldn't, but... This is so goofy. I know that this is supposed to be weird and unsettling, but this is just funny. I cannot be creeped out by this, dude. Like, come on. How can I be creeped out by a guy doing a Cossack dance? Like, that's impossible. Adult staying outside meant you wouldn't have the other fairy here. But I don't see the other fairy either. I only see Taro. What happens when I run out of arrows, so... Don't worry, I'm not dead. Do not worry, we are still in this. Well, for now. Are you gonna die or what? Nice dodge. But you can actually knock him down normally by like hitting him with the sword. Didn't mean to do that or whatever. Maybe you can actually kinda soft lock him. But maybe not. I mean, I guess you can if you do it very precisely. You can hit him multiple times though when he's stunned. I really do wonder how much health he has though. Because the first phase didn't take even nearly as long as this. Well, I'm out of arrows, so I can only go melee. Which is a problem, without a doubt. Wasn't I blocking? I could try using the hook shot, but that's probably an even worse idea. You know, the hook shot is not a good idea. I have nothing else. I do have bombs, but that's also even worse. And I don't see any shards that I can use to get more arrows or whatever, so I'm kinda out of resources here. Not to mention that I'm only 4 hits away from death. It's very bad. I'm worried to see what death does. Because if it starts you at the beginning of the fight is whatever, but what if it makes you reset the whole shit? That will suck. Without arrows, it's very hard to stop him. What the hell? At least I'm supposed to do something other than attacking him. Didn't you battle them using your own body? What? You mean using your own body? Don't I always battle everything using my own body? Well, actually, I didn't try using a transformation, but... Okay, well, it restarts here. The issue is that you don't have fairies. Not to mention, you don't have health. So, that seems like a problem. Yes. How am I? Well, no health, no nothing. Basically, you have... You're fucked. Because there are no resources here either, you know. I don't know if I can catch a butterfly. I don't know what it will do either, but... No. Yeah, well, this seems like a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Like, how am I gonna face him when I have only 3, you know, hearts? Seems a little bit unreasonable. Need to put this away. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but not like I have an option. Because you can get magic and arrows here, but you cannot get health. And doing this only getting hit 3 times seems impossible. Unless there was a way to heal outside, but I didn't see anything of the sort. Because now it seems like I'm completely fucked beyond comprehension here, you know? Doing this with only 3 hits is impossible. Not like the fight is pretty hard, but it lasts for a very long time. That's the main issue. What? What? How am I missing? That was absolute bullshit. How did I miss any of that? I was right there. I don't believe it. Like, I couldn't have possibly missed that. Like, any of those. The Sora Mask gives you infinite shots. I mean, the Sora Mask gives you, yeah, infinite shots, but the shots are very shit. It might not be a bad idea, but I think it might be a bad idea. But at least you can block with this thing too. And maybe it's not a bad idea after all. You might be onto something. You actually might be onto something. Good idea. Because the Deku's grab wouldn't do shit. And then the Goron unfortunately also cannot do shit at a range. I mean, one thing I could do is, like, once he comes down, I could try hitting him. Yeah, this is a good idea. Hey, good thinking. I wouldn't have thought of it. The only problem is that when you shoot that, you cannot block. So you gotta think about... Well, the issue is not here, the issue is in the... is when these guys start jumping out and start shooting shit. That's when the real problem will start. I still think the real problem is the lack of healing. Like, I just don't know what the game expects me to do here. Also, here I probably should go to Link simply to get more damage out of that. Well, he was probably one hit away anyways, bro. Well, this I do need to use Link though, because the idea is that you're supposed to reflect the laser. Assuming he starts using the laser here, yeah, he does. You know, my issue here is the lack of health. I cannot recover from something like that. Because you spawn in that tree area. So aside from reloading the save, what other way will you have of healing? Like, are you permanently stuck with 3 hearts until you give up? Seems a little bit stupid. It makes me think that I might be missing something. Will be. I wonder if I can kill those things. Why weren't you looking that? Actually, I never try shooting at these shield hills. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Well, it does work, but I'm assuming that eventually they recover. Ended up getting pierced by the laser. I don't know, I feel like this is a little bit of a problem right now. I have the feeling that unless... What happens if you go back instead? Because maybe you can just exit this place. I kinda doubt it, like there's probably an invisible wall. Yeah, as expected, nothing out of the ordinary here. But you could also use the Goron when the guy is stunned to do more damage, I guess. But don't know if the damage... Oh, I didn't realize I was wasting magic. But... Are you telling me that nothing here heals me? Nothing? I not on the tree. Like, the NPCs are only interested in taking away your mask, it seems. Are you telling me that none... Like, there is no red fairy, no nothing here? Like, that seems like an oversight, because... Unless you reset the game, you're stuck with only 3 hits, because there is no further healing. That's crazy. Like, it really feels like it's a better idea to just reset the game. Promise I don't want to waste time again. But at that point you kinda have to measure what's the bigger waste of time, you know? I wonder what happens if I say no. When, well, I say yes, but... You're a coward. You're a okay, so he says you're a boring kid on the first one and you're a coward on the second one. I'm kinda tempted to give these guys all the masks, cause I mean, if I cannot use them, what's the point, you know? Like, maybe I'll get a reward, or maybe, you know. Huh? I wasn't expecting that. Hide and seek. So, the other guy that I give him a mask, he didn't do anything, so... Did I get scammed by that guy? I don't have that many masks to give. There's someone hiding here. Or maybe... I'm gonna fall. You still respawn here. Maybe it's related to the mask you give, but I'm assuming that this has to do with the fact that you talk to... Most likely... Well, I didn't pay attention who I was talking to. I'm assuming it's the guy from the first zone, right? Well, you get a... Well, getting a hard piece is not a bad thing in itself. Problem is that a hard piece can only fully heal you once. Well, not to mention that the mask that I'm giving away don't come back, you know. I guess that guy is hiding on the way there. Maybe. He doesn't seem to be up here. No, he's most likely there. Wait, I'm not gonna make it, really? Or what's the point of that being a golden one? I know that you go higher, but... Come on, dude. I mean, that's not an issue. Well, it is an issue, though, if after every attempt you have to do something like this. Because I obviously rather not. Wait, if I do this, I'm gonna be in an infinite cycle. Well, unless I do it fast enough. Oh, but if you do it fast, you don't have any momentum. Well, at least you don't lose any health by falling there, but... Maybe you can still go here every time once you already give them the mask. So that's wishful thinking. Maybe you cannot do that. So the answer here is to stay down here until you reach the other side. So assuming that you were back here, you will only get a single heart. Wait, that's... I'm afraid I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Well, you can go back if you want to. So, there's that. But I don't understand because The yellow one makes you go high. And then what? You go high, you could probably land on one of those, but then you're done. I'm not sure I understand what's the idea of this place. Well, aside from giving you a hard piece that is obviously very appreciated. Not because of the piece itself, but because of... Oh, I see what you're supposed to do. There is a golden one there. That's the one you're supposed to get. Alright. Sure, well, I guess I'll just wait. But what could possibly be at the other side? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find this guy, most likely, but... what of it? I'm not sure I understand the idea of this, particularly. Well, at least I will make it to the door. Oh, so these are resources? Are they? Oh. I cannot even grab this. I have more masks, but what about the other guys? I mean, technically my friends were turning to, you know, they were turning to, you know, Ocarina of Time into sages. Wait, does that mean that that guy is now not gonna appear as an enemy? I don't have enough masks to do that, you know. Oh, there's gonna be 3 guys? Wait, there's only 1. No, never mind, there are 3 guys. I mean, the issue is that you cannot make them all disappear, unfortunately. Because I simply lack the amount of masks. Well, I have these 2. Maybe I can do that with someone else. This was the second boss. Yeah, I know he's calling me. He can go suck a cock. Wait, hold up. This is the same guy. Alright, so that's the first boss. I'm pretty sure. This is the second boss, No, that's the fish. That's the third boss. So the third boss doesn't have shit to say. This is the same asshole. And then what's the other? Yeah, the other one is the last boss, the worm. And he still says that he's calling me, so... Unless the one that I talked to back then was the second boss and I confused it with this. It could be, but I mean, now that I'm healed, what I should do is at least use this attempt as a full health attempt in case the other one has another, you know, fragment so I can heal. I could use this as equipment, I guess. Alright. So I'm assuming here that you're intended to have a lot of masks. My only question is if here the one mask that disappear is gonna help him or not. Maybe it won't. Because I mean, it might not seem like it, but... Okay, yeah, the one that I talked to last time might have been the second boss, actually. Just that I cannot differentiate the second and the first boss mask very well. Well, actually, what am I saying? I can see them here. Alright, so the one that I helped was actually the first boss. Okay, so the second boss is the one that is more vertical. That's the one that I haven't helped yet. Alright, sure. So here you want to turn into this guy. And basic, well, yeah, do that, but while aiming at him. And then probably transform simply to... But maybe not transform, actually. Seems that it works extremely randomly. I mean, this guy doesn't deal that much damage, but I'm pretty sure it should be more than enough. It's just gonna take a little bit longer, but I don't think that should be a problem. You can stop him very easily. Promise that the moment I run out of mask is the moment I run out of healing as well. It's very fucked up. Essentially the only masks that I have are the mandatory ones. Well, except for that one with the purple hair, but apparently the guy wasn't interested in that at all, so... Well, no, it seems that that asshole is still gonna go attack me, so... I don't think helping them really matters for that. So on the right side here, I can simply... But the problem is that waiting in itself is a weakness, because while I'm waiting, I'm being bombarded by these guys. That's not necessarily a good thing. And this guy seems very random in his behavior. Sometimes he goes for the laser, and some other times he just goes for the spin. Doesn't seem to be any pattern to it, it's just RNG, right? You need the laser. Want to do this fast. Because I mean, you might be thinking, well, just change to the Zoran mask and do the same thing that you did before. Problem is that now that the other guys are shooting, I'm completely vulnerable when I shoot my arm blades, because I cannot block after that. So that's why it's not a good idea. But at the same time, if he doesn't want to, you know, fire any laser, it's also a bad idea to stay like this, so I guess we gotta pick one, you know, one or the other. Hey, are you gonna laser? Okay, so the fact that he did that 4 times in a row makes me think that maybe the laser phase is not triggered yet. Like he has to receive more damage or something. It's the only thing I can think of. That failed for some reason. I don't want to turn into a Zoran though. Like the moment I do this is the moment I receive damage. Wasn't expecting it that fast, but yeah, you can understand the issue. But whatever. It's either that or wasting time doing nothing. Oh, he hit him on the way back, that's pretty funny. I mean, as long as you can keep moving, it should be mostly fine, right? Obviously block as soon as I can, right? Because the interesting thing about that attack is that it hits him perfectly. Even when he's front facing me, the blades still reach him. Oh fuck, no. If I don't do this with... You didn't give me time, sack of shit. Ah, that didn't work. The problem is that I cannot really get hit too much. target that guy. It's hard to tell if it's RNG or if it is slightly related to health. That shouldn't have hit me. I was blocking. I don't know what you're doing, but that should not have hit me. I mean, the issue is that I switch to the other guy and he uses the laser and it's gonna hit. Because I cannot switch back fast enough, you know? I spin again and I'm switching. Sack of shit. You ask for it. Will appreciate you aiming at the boss. You're aiming at everything but the boss, you stupid aim mechanic. There you go. Wasn't so hard, was it? I mean, you can at least dodge the late. If you get hit by the laser with this thing, it resets. But now I have an additional reason to not do it. Damn, that's so fucking shitty. It's one of those weird rules that when one of the masks gets hit by fire, it's like a death. So it resets. What a sack of shit. What a waste of time. The issue is that if I switch to the human Link, there's not much I can do, because when I switch I basically lose the aim. And if I lose the aim, I cannot really block the laser very well at all. So I don't really want to switch to human Link, I mean to this guy because of it, to the Sora. So maybe you can stun lock him like this. It's that you also depend on the other guys not shooting at you. It seems to be working, actually. If it wasn't for Wasabi thinking of this would have been extremely harder. Because I really don't think I could have come up with this idea on my own. It's a very good idea, that's why I couldn't come up with it. Yes, you can stun lock him. The question is, okay, that still deals damage. You don't even need to use the laser whatsoever. So the first phase is basically free thanks to the Soran. The second phase, on the other hand, I don't know. Well, you can still use the Soran, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Might as well try, but I think that... No, I won't, because the bow and arrow is way faster. And you aim at the fucking boss, for fuck's sake. There you go. The bow and arrow here, even if you do waste the resource that is the arrow, I think that it's more than worth it. Oh. Wait, that also counts to hit you? That's fucked up. Notice that it's very risky to spam attacks like that. I mean, it's risky to do anything when engaging this asshole. Still got hit, stupid bitch. Oh, I hit one of the masks, by the way. Those random shots suck. You really miss all of that, come on. So I don't think he can actually hit you when he's desperate there. It's just that he maybe did another attack or something, or maybe one of the projectiles from the other assholes hit me. Yeah, that could have happened. At least that I'm about to die. That should not have hit me, and you know it. And neither should that. Why did that hit me? I was blocking. Yeah, the problem is that this is gonna be impossible. Like, it's already hard like this, but with 3 hearts it's even worse. You know? I mean, I could try doing the mask thing with the other guy that was looking for them, but... like, this is basically the last attempt I probably have at healing. So that seems like a problem. This is the guy that wanted masks. And I'm assuming that you're supposed to play hide and seek with all of these guys. Which is a problem because I only have 4 of those masks. How much effort it's to start again from last save? It's not really much about effort, it's more about time. Wait, what? There is a chest open? This is a place I already been into or what? The problem is that I apparently cannot charge enough. The issue of starting from a last save is that you have to wait like a moron on the outside. Not a fan of doing that. Come on, dude. That's really how it's gonna be. It appears that it will be. Man. Like, the issue is that I cannot... have enough distance here to fully charge that. Okay. Wow. I think that the chests are supposed to be something to make you bounce to the side, probably. But that's impossible, I guess. Like, this is not something that has a fixed camera. So, if you keep, you know, holding forward, I mean, you could stop, but stopping is just gonna make you... It's probably to go back to the beginning, right? Alright. I mean, a little bit weird when you can just drop to the, you know, to the bottom. Okay, you're supposed to not press any direction. That's what you're intended to do there. Well, see, it's exactly what I did there, which is pressing a direction. You shouldn't. Alright, doesn't seem that hard if it's that way. it's better to not press anything. Oh, but that's so evil. You actually have to turn here. I use this as an actual corner and then... That's hard. Wait, what's in here? I'm assuming it's to reset, right? Probably. So I'm more curious about... The objective is getting this jump right, I think. Or is this where you start? No, it's not where... Like, this is the last jump. Okay, no, you simply build up enough speed from here. Right? Why wouldn't you? Am I missing something? Oh, what I'm missing is that wasn't a jump that is possible to do. My bad. Now, the issue is that by being here, I actually cannot go back. Like, unless I beat this, I'm stuck here. Well, that or resetting the game, I guess. But both options are just as shitty. So... yeah. I don't know. A little bit afraid. Whatever. Oh, now you bounce me back? Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty nice of you. There's also another problem from resetting from the last save, by the way, which is I still don't have any guarantee to win. I mean, I could try getting the razor blade or whatever the fuck it's called, and maybe that will work, but I don't think it will. I have a feeling it will not. I mean, not to mention that... Well, it's cool, but I don't know. The point is that it's a pain in the ass to do that regardless, because you still need to wait a lot. Well, you don't have to wait for the sword to be done because you can talk to the old lady, but just a pain in the ass to, you know, simply pass the final day. Well, now I'm just completely failing this. No matter what. I think I lost whatever magic I had. I cannot do it. And I'm not talking about in-game magic precisely. Yeah, I don't know. I think that I'm boned. Also, please no help, if possible. I don't want to know what to expect, so please don't tell me what I can or cannot get, if it's possible. I'll appreciate it. So here you're just supposed to not press anything even here, as you don't go any faster by pressing forward. You're just supposed to let it go until here where you are supposed to steer. Yeah, that's the part that you're supposed to do manually. Everything else is automatic, well, except for the beginning here. The beginning you also have to press forward, but once that happens, you let the analog out. That almost didn't work though. But now is when you want to steer. Oh, that's very hard. It's actually very, very hard to do. Well, it is what it is. actually supposed to keep going that way. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere, but unfortunately this looks pretty hard. I don't know if I can go pretty far with this. I mean, it's either that or trying the boss with pretty much no health, so it's a pick your poison situation. Well, here I think I have no longer an option, because I don't think you can go back to that place. Actually, something that I didn't think. Theoretically, you can use the Song of Time. I don't know what other songs you can use. Like maybe you can also use the teleport song, and maybe it works. So yeah. Teleport song usually lets you out. My issue is that I just don't like the way this game uses the analog. I don't think that it's very precise for what I'm supposed to be doing here. Well, that applies to anything. I hate using the analog in any game, but whenever precision is needed, I hate it even more. I guess that if it was a directional input, they would actually have to put some mechanic to make the movement smoother, because otherwise it obviously wouldn't work. Alright, so this goes to the place with the heart. Alright, and then you just have magic here, so it's whatever. Alright. That's full healing. But where is the door? None of these are doors. Maybe it's on the other side. I mean, there is a reason for that to be there, I guess. That's annoying, but I guess I have to do it. Trying to line it up. There. Doesn't this go back to the beginning though? I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Am I? Doesn't this just send me back? I didn't see any door on the other side. Is that guy is not gonna appear now? Oh, but that guy is still here. It's this guy. Well, if there was a door, I didn't see it. Well, maybe there wasn't a door, but I also didn't see this guy. Huh. Well, I don't know, kid. I didn't see you. I'm not even sure. Even if I go back there. Oh, unless he's in the very middle. I didn't think of that. But no, in the very middle there was a teleport. Oh, I'm gonna run out of magic, so it's not gonna work. No, see, that's the place. That's the place with the heart. I'm pretty sure that the middle only has a teleport, so I don't think that guy is there. Alright. I'm gonna try to keep an eye open to see if I see a door or if I see him, but I don't think I see either. No, in the middle it's definitely not, because I remember being there. But it might be related to that. There. So the problem is that there is a teleport in the middle here. And I don't think this is enough room to actually transform before the... If I start from here, I think that this guy is not gonna turn into a ball at the right time. Oh, maybe he will. Okay, never mind, he will. Alright, and this is the guy. I am assuming he wants the other mask I have, but this is the last mask I have. I don't have any more masks aside from the transformation ones. Shall we go back? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. What else can we do? Well, the issue is that... No, he's still there. He didn't disappear like the other guy. You can still see that there are still 3 of them. You know? 1, 2, 3. So... maybe I don't have the mask that is needed to do that. Well, that's a shame. I mean, I don't give a shit, but... Cause yeah, he says play again. Whatever. This is gonna be a problem. Well, but it's the last attempt that I have realistically where I can heal, so... it's basically all or nothing here. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And that's the end of that. See, I have no more full healing. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll try a couple songs later, see... maybe one of them will work. Probably not, though. At least the first phase is free. The problem is what comes afterwards. They couldn't shoot you, but they do still shoot you. You know, I don't think this is gonna work out. I already got hit twice, so I don't think that this is gonna go anywhere. Especially if I don't get any... I mean, I wouldn't mind trying this over and over again if I got healing in between attempts, but the fact that you're intended to do this shit with only 3 hearts every time is the most idiotic idea that I could imagine. The fact that you don't... like, the game doesn't have the decency of healing you in between attempts is crazy. I mean, because it's either that or you make this guy have less health. You cannot have it all. I'm feeling that there's something seriously wrong with this shit. A lot of the hits also miss so randomly. They miss whenever they want to miss. Well, there's something that I didn't try. I don't think anything is gonna happen, but might as well give it a try. What happens if I do this? Write down a... okay, you'll remember that. I don't think it's gonna work, but might as well try. No. I don't think the Giants are very concerned about this. Well, that's a shame. But... yeah. What happens if I do this? I'm assuming it's gonna say that the sound didn't reach anything, probably. Yeah, alright. So essentially the only thing you can do at this point is use the Song of Time, assuming that even works. I'm assuming it works, but... I mean, nothing else seems like it will work here. The Elegy of Emptiness. Would be nice if the boss got distracted with a statue, but no. No, I don't think any of that would work. Well, I guess that's it. The only other thing I could think of doing is using the Song of Time, sharpening the sword, and try again. Shame about all the stupid amount of time I have to waste, but that's assuming the Song of Time works, so... alright, let's see. It seems that the Song of Time knows. Do I wanna do that though? I feel like I don't wanna do that. Like, redoing all of that doesn't really seem like something I would wanna do at all. But at the same time, it's not like I have any other option currently, so... I guess. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, but I don't want to read your shit. Like, I already told you I didn't want to see what you have to say. I don't want help and you insist. I don't want help. Sorry, but no. I don't wanna see it. Don't worry. Look at the right side. This is most likely the last day that you will see this game, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Okay. So. What was I out to do? Oh yeah, give the sword to the guy, to the blacksmith. Don't worry, I will unmute you after today's stream. I don't think you will care at that point, but yeah, because you know I don't like banning people for no solid reason, but yeah, I just don't want to hear advice. But yeah, after the stream is done, I'll unmute you, but for now, I don't want to hear it. Wait, this is the wrong place. I'm completely distracted now. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so, to the snow. Snowhead? No, it was the village. Alright. The issue is that you only have 100 swings for that to work. For that to do anything, I mean. At least you don't have to waste any swings on the first phase. But yeah, the fact that you have to waste swings later is, you know, annoying. I don't have arrows. That's a problem. Need arrows. Well, and magic I already have it. Oh yeah. That's not arrows. That's not arrows. That's also not arrows. Okay, that's arrows. So, shooting the ice. And then just giving this guy the sword. It shouldn't be a problem to wait here, because you can just talk to the old lady no matter what. Though actually, before I do that, I do want to get the fairy in a flask. Because you cannot do it with the other guys. Because you don't have the... Well, you can do it with the other guy probably, but since his attacks are so slow, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay. Let's try that again. What was it? Man, I'm so out of it right now. Like, I just want to Alt F4 the game, but I'll just do this one attempt of using the razor shit and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. I don't think I care. Okay. At least with that we have the necessary stuff to do it. Alright. Oh, I need rupees. I fucking forgot about that. Shut the fuck up, I know. Alright. On to the town then. There has to be a way to skip the final day though. Because I can tell you that doing this with the... Doing this and waiting for the final day to slowly go away is gonna be a torture. So You know, in fact, I'm willing to look up how to skip time on the final day. Like how to skip straight to the twilight. I am willing to look that up. Because I'm probably gonna take more time looking that up than waiting the time to pass. But you could think, why don't you look it up while you... No, I didn't mean to deposit. Right now I'm not mentally here. I'm not mentally in the game. Whatever, who cares? Okay, so... I mean, the main issue here is that... Assuming that you're unsuccessful, you have to repeat all this trash every time. That's what I don't like. The fact that you cannot constantly redo the final boss properly pisses me off, because there is no reason for that to be the case, especially when in the previous game you could retry it as many times as you wanted, you know? Like in the previous game you didn't have that issue. In this one you kinda do though. But in the previous game you didn't have a lot of issues that this game has. It's not the only thing. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, also, I wonder if you use the Song of Time. I mean, I already used it, but are your masks gone? Like, is that something that can soft lock you or what? Unless the state of the guys running around the tree is permanent. No, you get the masks back, basically. Well, that's good to know at least. So on to the inn. I just don't know why you cannot simply talk to this old lady the final day. Simply to make her skip hours, you know? Yeah. At least you can just skip all that text, which is pretty nice. Okay. Oh, which by the way, this old lady doesn't really give a shit about... doesn't care about which form you are in. Like, she's so senile that she cannot identify a human even. I am curious to see what it means about Romani Ranch, but I don't think it's anything useful. I'll try though to go to Romani Ranch after I get my sword, but I don't think that means anything. We will see though. Here. Okay. So the issue is that I also cannot really use the sword if I don't want it to lose its edge. Yeah. I mean, the issue is that the gold skull to that place, assuming that's what gives you gold dust, I still cannot do it, so it's a waste of time. Alright, I'll go to the ranch, but yeah, I don't see how that will help. I think if anything, she's probably telling you that as a way to hint that the ranch is now open. Because I doubt that she's gonna appear at the ranch, but I don't know. I mean, she mentioned the ranch. I mean, the ranch is this one, isn't it? Or is it the place where the two... No, yeah, this is the ranch. Hey, I don't think I'm gonna find the old lady here. I'm just gonna find these two. Well, that and Epona is... Huh. Been added to the notebook. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not doing the Romani quest, sorry about that. No, I don't think there is anything here. No old lady, no nothing. So... yeah, I guess that's useless. I would like to see how to skip the rest of the day, though. Let me check. Because I really don't want to actually wait doing nothing. Majora's Mask skip final day. There has to be a way to skip the final day. But yeah, I don't think... This is a lot of shit that is completely unrelated to what I should search. No, I don't think anything will answer this. Yeah, well, whatever. I guess I'll just have to stare at the screen like a moron, because there's nothing else I can do. Pretty nice. But you know, this is what I was saying yesterday. Ocarina of Time has the Sun's Song, which is something that allows you to completely go from day to night immediately, and from night to day as well. And for some reason this game doesn't have it, even though in this game it's way more important than in the other one, to be able to go smoothly through the times of the day. So essentially here, you just have to wait like an absolute moron for 18 minutes? You just have to watch the screen for 18 minutes because there's no other way to re-enter the final boss. Maybe I'm missing out on something, but I mean, I know that my Google search that I just did wasn't very deep. I really didn't bother checking shit, but am I just supposed to look at the screen like a moron? I mean, I will do something else in the meantime, but unfortunately when you alt-tab, this emulator stops, so that's not gonna work. So yeah. And as I also mentioned yesterday, anything that you do in the game that involves talking to NPCs or navigating the menus or passing from one map to the other, it makes you waste time because it's something that makes the time not pass, right? So the most optimal way is essentially to do nothing. I mean, my question is, how did they think that that was a good idea? Because it's not like I'm trying to exploit something or trying to do something weird. I'm trying to face the final boss after having failed once, which I should also add, I reset precisely because the game doesn't give you the conditions to have another attempt. Doesn't give you the right conditions. It basically just expects you to beat it with only 3 hits. For some weird reason. Like, you either beat it on the first try or you're out of luck. That doesn't seem very nice. At all. Well, I don't know, dude. Hey, I'm a little bit tired, I gotta say, of this game. The interesting thing is that the hard pieces were kept. Well, there is something I could try, but honestly, I don't feel like trying any. I don't feel like doing anything. That's the issue right here. Yes, one thing I could try is to get 2 more life fragments so I can get a full heart. And I already know where some of them are, but for what I understand, the ones that I know where they are the ones that require you to have the title deed that you get from the guy on the city. And I can only do that once, because you can only get 1 of those certificates. Like, I don't think you can get 2 on the same cycle, you know? So... And I don't want to do another cycle, you know? Like, this is as far as it goes. At least I'm gonna teleport to the city though, but... Yeah. But I'll tell you something just so you don't get surprised later somehow. If this attempt doesn't work, I'm just gonna stop. As in, I'm gonna give up. I don't care. I'm not interested in beating the game if this is what I need to do. Like, I don't care about doing optional stuff either. And I, very importantly, don't care about redoing this stupid shit of waiting, doing nothing, just to get another attempt at the final boss. So, if this attempt that I'm gonna do doesn't work, that's the end of that. That's the end of that, and I think that for my sake, it's the end of Zelda altogether. I think that at this point, after having played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is the 6th Zelda game. After having played 6 Zelda games and not liking a single one, I think maybe it's time to take the hint that I just don't like Zelda. And that's it. That's fine, I don't have to. There are a lot of games that a lot of people like and I don't like. The example I always mention is The Last of Us. For a lot of people, that game is a masterpiece. To me, that game is a piece of shit. But yeah, the majority doesn't think like that, so it's just a game that is not for me, and that's okay. And I talk about a modern game. I didn't talk about an older game like this one. But yeah, Zelda, it seems that it's just not a game for me, not a franchise for me, and that's okay. That being said though, I also would like to say that regardless of the fact that I don't like it, this game is inferior to Ocarina of Time in every way. Like, I might not like Zelda, but I can recognize Ocarina of Time is a superior game in every way, and I'm pretty sure that's more or less the general consensus. I don't think there are that many people that like Majora's Mask outside of the creepy, mysterious factor it has, but as a game, it's not a good game. And the problem here is, you know, I guess might as well, since we're gonna be wasting time looking at the screen, might as well say what I think about this game completely. Like, this essentially feels like a ROM hack of Ocarina of Time. Well, a ROM hack with a lot of effort and a lot of bad shit, obviously. But a ROM hack nonetheless. Obviously it uses the same engine as Ocarina of Time, so it's expected. I mean, it's not just the same engine. It uses the same models in a lot of cases, the same gameplay logic like boss attacks or enemy attacks, the same music in a lot of cases, well, the same graphics obviously, except for the pre-render ins that Ocarina of Time has. Except for that, the graphics are pretty much the same. So essentially it feels like someone took Ocarina of Time and did a ROM hack. Again, a very high effort ROM hack, but ROM hack nonetheless. Essentially something based on an established game, but trying to do things completely differently from it. And failing at that. And the issue is that, you know how... It's a similar situation of how I feel with Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. How... to me, Link's Awakening is an inferior game to Link to the Past. It's basically a worse version of Link to the Past. But that's to be expected. It's a Game Boy game. It's a game that you can play on the fly. It's a game that it's on inferior hardware, so you have technical limitations on top of it. You know, you basically only have 4 face buttons and like 2 side buttons, I think, that the Game Boy has. If even that, I think it does, right? But compared to the... No, I think it... I'm trying to think. The original Game Boy had 2 buttons, right? Like a left and right button, or am I confusing it with the Game Boy Advance? Well, regardless of that, point is that you have technical limitations on the Game Boy, and hold up, I say 4 face button, I mean 2. So yeah, it has 2 face buttons and 2 side buttons, I think, compared to the Super Nintendo with 4 face buttons and, you know, basically a whole controller to use. And the thing is that you have an excuse for Link's Awakening to be inferior. This game has no excuse. Like, on top of being on the same console, it was made 2 years after Ocarina of Time. So it's not like this game came before Ocarina, so they were like, okay, let's learn from the mistakes of this game and make Ocarina. No, it's like they made Ocarina and it's like, okay, let's learn from the good things that Ocarina has and remove them and make this game. That's how I feel about it. It's like an inferior game of a previous game for no reason. Well, obviously outside of either the director or whoever is to blame making bad decisions, but yeah, I don't know if Miyamoto or who is to blame, but I think that with the exception of Zelda 2, which that game is a disaster, as much as I like the way the gameplay overall is, because gameplay wise, if you remove all the cryptic garbage it has, Zelda 2 is fun to play. It's just that with all the cryptic thing it has, it can barely be classified as a game. Might as well be a torture device. So with the exception of Zelda 2, I think that this is the worst Zelda game of the first 6 that I played so far. And by a long shot, like, even with how much I don't like Link's Awakening, well, or any other Zelda game for that matter, I feel like none of them made me feel so annoyed like this one does. Hold up, I'm gonna double check. I have everything, right? I have the fairy, I have arrows. Yeah, I have everything that there is to have. Okay. I don't think I need anything else. Well, and the razor blade, of course. Alright. So, I will repeat myself just in case. This will be my final attempt. Or rather, let me correct myself. When the razor blade runs out of sharpness, when it goes back to being a Kokiri sword, I'm out of here. But unless by that point I somehow managed to be in like the winning attempt and I end up winning, which I doubted because if this sword runs out of sharpness, there is no way I'm winning. Alright, we can skip this shit. And also pretty fucked up that this guy ended up not even being a villain. Like, the villain is the Majora's Mask, the school kid is nothing. Which, by the way, if the Majora Mask is so powerful, why did it even need a kid to do that? Why couldn't it do it by itself? Well, who cares? What was the song? Fuck, I forgot. Okay. Sometimes I really have to think very deeply and research very deep within my memory to remember the songs. Oh, we have to watch this whole cutscene again. Fuck, I forgot about that. Couldn't you at least have the decency to not show it to me, considering that we already saw it? The same way that you did with the Total Island, like the one that takes you to the third dungeon. Could you also please skip this cutscene? Could you, for the love of God, skip this cutscene? I don't think it will. No, it won't. You know that the other Zelda games also have a lot of inventory management stuff, which ultimately kinda make you waste time just using menus instead of playing. But that's very minor. It's something that it's a minor inconvenience, and it also has to do, of course, with the technical limitations of each console not being that easy to assign a quick button to everything or whatever, right? But man, this game really loves making you waste time. And forget about the menus altogether. Like the cutscenes alone, and obviously the dogshit time limit mechanic, it's like they were very carefully crafted to make you waste time. And I guess at this point in time it might make sense because of rentals and everything. But I mean, this is the year 2000, were rentals even that big there? Well, then again, keep in mind that like this is something that I look at it from the perspective of someone that played this as an adult. I'm pretty sure that if I played this as a kid, I wouldn't have gotten past the initial town. I probably would have gotten stuck in the town, and after an hour and that I saw that I needed to do everything again, I would probably just return and be like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna rent, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot instead. Well, no, that will assume that you will be rich enough to have bought a PlayStation 1 and a Nintendo 64. No, instead, like, let's just say I'm gonna rent... Well, what other game on the Nintendo 64 will be similar to this? Well, Mario 64, I guess. Similar in the sense that it's like a 3D game for kids. Like, yeah, return this and just rent Super Mario 64 or whatever. Guess that's also another thing. You know how many people mention that PlayStation completely obliterated the Nintendo 64. Obviously that is more to do because of the technological aspect of it rather than legitimately the quality of the games. Like, it's more about the fact that PlayStation 1 games, since they have a CD technology, they could afford doing a lot more than what cartridges can afford. But I think that games like this also didn't help. I mean, think about it. It's the year 2000. Even the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube are about to come out. And this shit releases It's like, I will ask myself why I will even play this when there are so many better options. Because you know how a lot of people say when someone plays an older game and criticize, it's like, well, but for the time it was a good game and we didn't have many other things. Well, that's not the case here. You had a lot of alternatives in the year 2000 to this game. Like, again, year 2000. We're not talking about 1992 or 1984 or like where most games were not good and the good games really stand out. This game, aside from being part of the Zelda series, doesn't really stand out compared to every other game that was out by 2010. 2010, no, I mean 2000. Sorry, I don't know why I added 10 at the end. Whatever. That's enough chatting. Let me do this shit. What do I need to have equipped? Like, yeah, this mask, the arrows, and that's it, right? I mean, what else could help me? I mean, I could keep the Goron mask just in... No, in case I somehow need to play the Ocarina later, I'm gonna keep the Ocarina. You see, the problem is... Also, another reason why I muted this guy. This guy spoiled me that there are 3 phases in this final boss. As much as I try to ignore that information, I can't. Like, that's a fact. That I'm assuming it's true. So... yeah. Assuming that there is a 3rd phase, maybe I need to use the Ocarina or something else. I don't know what people get with spoiling. Like, what's the point, dude? Like, if you're trying to make people like your game, you're having the opposite effect. Obviously, don't get me wrong. I hate this game not because of that guy. I hate this game because I think it's a bad game. You could have 100 people spoiling me in chat and it will still be the same amount of, you know, dislike I have for the game. So yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Alright. Shall we dance? We're gonna dance. Well, I'm not gonna dance. This guy's gonna be dancing. Unfortunately. I wish he would just drop dead instead, but we are not so lucky. Okay. 3rd reminder that this is the final attempt. I'm not using the Song of Time again, I'm not reloading the save again, this is it. So if this guy doesn't go down before I run out of resources, you can say goodbye to this game. Well, in this channel, I mean. Obviously, if you wanna see this game, you can just play it yourself. Or even better, you can watch someone else play it. You know, thankfully, there are a lot of people out there playing all sorts of games, and this one is one of them. I'm surprised I'm not receiving damage there. I mean, I'm glad, but why is that not damaging me? It's a little bit weird, but yeah, better not complain about that. I think the most curious thing I am about is if Zelda will survive in this channel. Because if I manage to somehow beat this, I will keep going with the series eventually. But if I don't, I just don't see any reason. I might as well just stop here. Where is this guy? I I'm assuming that this doesn't take away any sharpness from the razor blade. I wanna believe. I mean, it's logical that it wouldn't, but you never know how the game might be programmed. I mean, it might even be a bug. Like, it might not be intended to happen, but it happens, right? But no, I will assume it isn't. Oh, that was an instant hit. I'm also surprised by how easily you can exploit this first phase. But then again, if it is true that this guy has 3 phases, I guess the first one being freeze, the least you can expect. Alright, so then comes this piece of shit. The problem here will be targeting him. Okay. Oh, no way. I was out to jump at this asshole and that guy shoot me. I forgot he could do that. Also, wait, I wanna check something. You know that there... Oh, wow, it's not letting me. Okay. When you look at the sword, it has those... is that decoration, those 4 dots between the sword and the shield? Or does that somehow mean the strength of the sword? I mean, considering that the dots are above, maybe it's decoration. It's hard to tell what's decoration and what isn't. Maybe it's just decoration, though. Oh, holy shit. I'm using the razor blade. I just want to remind you of that. Like, this thing is supposed to deal a lot more... Okay, there you go. So if there is a 3rd phase... I don't know what to expect. At least I still haven't died, so I still have a resurrection. But the problem is that I don't know what to expect from this, so... Like, the problem is learning this. Like, what do you have to say? When you had the chance before an enemy was out to attack, didn't you usually try shooting it? I mean, I've been shooting the enemy 100 times by now. I don't know, I don't think shooting matters at all, mister. Well, miss, whatever. Fortunately, by the time I figure this out, it will be too late. Because he dodges projectiles. Let me read that again. When you had the chance before an enemy was out to attack, didn't you usually try shooting? I mean, I didn't. So you mean that you want me to shoot when he's swinging? Promise that I don't know what you're talking about. I never did that. He doesn't seem to be attacking. Yeah, he got hit there. I don't know if I can go melee afterwards. Yeah, by the way, what happens when you run out of arrows? Or are you gonna... Oh, hold up. Well, but that's the problem. If I were to use the Soran, I don't think that's a good idea. Because I'm gonna be completely vulnerable to everything, not to mention it's a very slow projectile. The problem is that if you don't attack at the same time he is attacking, you're not doing shit. And the arrows are probably gonna deal no damage. At least you can apparently block everything. But like, you essentially have to guess when he's gonna attack. Otherwise it's, oh fuck, the other arrows. Stop targeting. I need to get that. I'm pretty sure they are gonna respawn. Despawn, I mean. No, they didn't despawn, thankfully. I don't know if my health is gonna be enough though. Well, my health or the razor blade sharpness. Oh, he can grab too. That didn't deal that much more damage than normal, but the problem is that now I have to dodge. Can barely even move, dude. Not to mention, how do I even know that a grab is coming? It looks exactly the same as any other attack. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at that point. What the hell? Okay, I got bugged out of the map. No, the funny thing is that I'm not even being allowed to wake up. And that's why I'm receiving no damage. Well, I receive damage there because of that. What are you supposed to do to that? I don't get it. Like... I could barely even move. Well, I mean, we still have the razor blade, but we don't have the amount of health we had before, so... I mean, I could do a healing with one of the guys, but since the attempt will be worse, I think we are just done. I could try, but this is not a good idea. Well, I mean, there's nothing else you can do about it, but... Damn, that's such a shitty final... Like, it was such a shitty final phase that the game bugged. This is not the right guy, though. No, I don't even remember what was the right guy. Yeah, this one. Wait, but the heart is actually not gonna be there. Because the upgrade actually counted because I used the Song of Time. I didn't reset the save. So because I didn't reset the save, there's only gonna be a regular heart instead. And I'm pretty sure that regular heart only heals once. Damn, that's unfortunate. I mean, just that at this point with the absurdity of this whole situation, it's hard to think of anything. But it is absolutely absurd. Oh, that final phase, what the fuck were they even thinking about? Like, I don't get it. What were they thinking? I don't know. Because the attack is so fierce, so fast, that you cannot even wake up sometimes. Like, you're glued to the ground, to the point that, as I say, you receive no damage because you're constantly on iframes. That's absolutely ridiculous, to say the least, but... You know, this heart... I just wanna try, but I'm pretty sure this heart will only heal once. Correct. But that's it. It is what it is, but it did not work out, and it's fine. It happens. But yeah, I'm not gonna attempt anything. I'm not gonna go anywhere with this amount of health. Even if the razor blade is still there, that health is not enough for anything. So yeah, I'm out. I give up. I give up on this game, and I give up on the Zelda franchise. So hey, I hope you enjoyed it, because it's not coming back. Oh, before I forget, let me unban this guy, since... yeah, this. I think that's the button, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, you are free now. I know that you no longer care, obviously, and it is to be expected. I don't blame you. But yeah, you are free, and I'm free as well from this shit game, that is. So hey, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. Definitely not with this, and not with any Zelda game ever again. But yeah, have a good one, and take care.